Tonight we have a special remembrance for Thanksgiving. The local Native Americans that participated in the first Thanksgiving lived out in the woods. But they were not the only ones out there. Little people known as the Pukwudgies lived there too. Before we start tonight's tale, hear what I had to say. With the holidays coming, are you still looking for that perfect Christmas gift? We all have someone that is hard to get presents for. So why not deliver to them the gift of Amazon? In my description that follows, there are a few links to the Amazon gift cards and memberships. Just click the link. Go to Amazon and get this amazing stocking stuffer for someone that's hard to find presents for. If you enjoy my tales, do yourself a small favor. Subscribe, like, click the bell overhead, and share with your friends. Now on to tonight's tale. I'm probably messing this word up, but the Wampanoag people broke bread with pilgrims at the first Thanksgiving. It was a wonderful feast full of deer, fish, cornbread, and porridge. They were not the barbarians we were led to believe, but people just like us. Their ways were different, that is true. They could teach us so much about this new land. It is a shame how our friendly relations would become dark and twisted as the year progressed. Both parties blamed each other. I blamed a different one. The locals spoke of tiny people in the forest. They could take on the shape of other animals, used poison darts, and could even become half porcupine and half man. These small people were only 3 to 4 feet tall, and they had spears that was also coated in poison. I was even lucky, or perhaps unlucky enough, to see one. It was an ugly little man with porcupine quills on his back. He did not see me, and I was glad, for as soon as I got a chance, I quickly left the area. Now, I did have a hunting companion from the tribe. He spoke very good English for a native. He called this thing a Pukwudgie, and warned me that they could be full of tricks. And this is what I believe created problems between the tribe and my people. Food was stolen, livestock found dead and gutted, butter poured on the ground. These are only a few nuisances that was caused by these little people. We tried to warn our family and friends that these beings were to blame, not our neighbors. But trust is an awkward thing to establish. It is even harder to regain when lost. Soon a fire started, and it ran through burning most of the tribals' homes and land. Of course, they blamed my people, but it was not them that caused the hostilities. However, I was hunting alone in the woods that day, and the angry tribe found me, attacked me, and because I was friends with one of theirs, left me to die in the woods. As I lay there, trying to get to my feet, I could hear the screams and yelling from the town as the tribe attacked with spears, arrows, and tomahawks. Hurting as I was, I still tried to get up when a spear found its way deep into my stomach. Laughter echoed through the woods, and I hear the sound of tiny little feet running toward me. They spoke in a language that I never have heard the equal to. And as I looked down, propelling myself up on my elbows, I saw one staring back at me. Its nose was long and not human. I noticed the back was covered in spikes or porcupine quills. It stared back at me with jagged teeth as it leaped on my chest. I only had time to say the word Pukwudgie as it slit my throat. The movement was too fast for me to react as I lay there in my own fresh blood. I tried my best to make a noise or a sound, but gurgling was all I could do. I became weak, the fight bleeding out of me, and my eyes began to flutter. It was then that I took my final breath, watching this little man laugh at me. And the last thing I heard as I left this world was the screams and laughter coming from my town. Here's hoping all of you had a good Thanksgiving. An invitation to return next week. I will explore more cryptids in America and perhaps even beyond.